your next comic. So funny. Please keep it going for Joe Levi.
Yes. Thank you. Give it up. Billy, ladies and gentlemen. Please give it up. Yeah, Billy. Give it up for Billy. How are we all doing? Having a good evening so far? Yes, good. My evening's been mixed, if I'm honest. I was riding the subway on the way here. Some guy points at me and goes, "This motherfucker looks like Shaggy." Right, quick as a flash, I turn around and go, "It wasn't me." Pretty good, right? Yeah. Turns out he wasn't talking about that Shaggy. Talking about the other Shaggy. He wasn't talking about the 55-year-old Jamaican reggae musician. No, he was talking about the famously unkempt, animated coward. Zoinks, I guess. Zoinks. My local bodega guy has a nickname for me. Popeye. Whenever I go in, every time, "Hey, Popeye! Hey, oh, Popeye's here. Watch out, it's Popeye." I asked if they had spinach one time about 18 months ago. That's it now, Popeye for life. As you can tell from my accent, I was born and raised in the Bronx. No, of course, that's ridiculous. No, I'm from the UK, I'm from England. One of the things I've noticed, one of the differences between the US and the UK, drinking culture, right? Drinking games, for example. Popular drinking games in the US, what are they like? Beer pong, very popular here, isn't it? Flip cup, kings, that kind of thing. We have drinking games in England, but they're a little bit different. I'll tell you about probably the most popular drinking game in England. Super simple. I'll take you through the rules very, very quickly. Basically, what you do, right, is you keep drinking, right, until you've ruined your whole life. We like that one. That one's good. Any excuse for a drink, any occasion. Summer, it's hot. Let's go for a drink. Winter, it's cold. Let's go for a drink. I remember when the Queen died. When the Queen died, I rang my mate back home and I was like, "Oh, you know what's going on back there? What's the mood like? What's happening?" He said, "Everyone's absolutely fucking hammered." He's like, "We've all just found out we don't have to go to work tomorrow. It's brilliant." He said, not only is everyone wasted, like clockwork, every few minutes you hear someone utter the words, "It's what she would have wanted." It's like girls vomiting in the streets after too many Jaeger bombs. It's what she would have wanted. It's like men packed into toilet stalls, ripping lines of cocaine with notes bearing the literal effigy of Her Majesty's face. Like, "Oh, it's what she would have wanted. It's what she would have wanted." Mom, God bless her. God rest her soul. Old Mom. It's nice to be out of the house. I've not been out much lately. I've been writing a book, actually. I've been writing... Thank you. Yeah, give it up for me writing a book. Yeah, it's my first book. It's an erotic sci-fi novel called Climactica. In space, no one can hear you moan. And I thought tonight might be a good opportunity for me to share some of Climactica with you. It's not finished. It's a work in progress. Would it be okay if I shared a few excerpts with you? Yeah, or sexcerpts? Right? Am I right? All right, give me a second. I've been writing it exclusively on my Android phone. So let's see what we've got. Boo? Someone boo Android phone? You fucking sheeple. Chapel? That doesn't work. Okay, Climactica. Let's see, start with something. Okay, here we go. Daniel caressed her bodywork with a sensitive passion, like a leaf stroking a frigid winter's window. But not a dirty leaf. Not one covered in rain and shit. A clean leaf. A recently showered and shaved leaf. Thank you. Something a bit more spicy. It's that kind of crowd, isn't it? All right, okay, that's fine. We've got spice. Oh, this is good. More, Veronica squealed like a sexy Oliver Twist. More, 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 more. More, 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 more. Sorry. More. You don't have to ask me twice, spluttered Daniel. And with that, he did it more. Thank you. There's 2 more. Don't strap yourselves in. Oh, this is one. Okay. Daniel, stop! Exclaimed Veronica. Your robot butler is watching. Daniel quickly looked round past his nude arse to see a silhouette in the doorway. Digit, get out of here! Permission to become aroused, sir, replied the bot. A moment's tension filled the room like a very tense thing. Daniel looked down at his princess. Permission granted, whispered Veronica. And with that, she had full sex with a robot, including all of the oral stuff, and it was good. All right, one more from Climactica. We are the vagina people, proclaimed the emperor. Be not perturbed by our unusual appearance. Our heads are vaginas. Our hands are vaginas. What about your vaginas? Quizzed Veronica. Our vaginas are also vaginas, replied the emperor. Looks like we crash landed on the right planet, quipped Daniel. And then that's as far as I've got with that, but you can see where it goes. Climactica, ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Any feedback welcome, except negative. Thank you. That's been quite difficult for me to write, actually, because I'm actually, I don't have much of a sex drive myself. It's always been more of a sort of a sex mosey, a sex stroll, a sort of a paranoid meander through an ever darkening woodland. Sorry. Okay. We're having fun. You guys heard of Central Park? Yeah? Big park. Located centrally. I was in Central Park recently. And in Central Park they have these tour guides, right? These tour guides. And they go around Central Park and they kind of take tourists around and they stop and they point out interesting or famous little things about Central Park. And I was there the other day. I overheard this tour guide. He said to these tourists, he goes, do you guys know what was filmed right over there? And the tourists go, no, we don't know. And he goes, a scene from the movie Elf was actually filmed right over there. You guys know the movie Elf, right? And the tourists go, no, we don't. We don't know it. And he goes, you've not seen Elf? And the tourists go, no, we've not seen it. And he goes, oh, it's brilliant. It's about a guy in a green hat. I was like, have you seen the movie Elf? About a guy in a green hat? That's like saying Taxi Driver's about a guy with a car. Or The Passion of the Christ is about some dude who has a dad. You're not really telling the story. It's about so much more than that. Guy in a green hat. You like my t-shirt? See his t-shirt? Yeah, good, right? Good t-shirt. Got it from five and below. So yeah, not expensive. So you can't see at the back. It's a Grand Canyon t-shirt. It has the Grand Canyon on it. There's a little retro picture of the Grand Canyon. I was wearing it the other day, walking down the street. Some guy stops me. He goes, "How was it?" I was like, how was what? He goes, "The Grand Canyon. Pretty impressive, huh?" I was like, "Oh, I've actually never been." And he goes, "Then you shouldn't be wearing the t-shirt." Yeah, I'm sorry. I just didn't realise I was going to bump into a genuine fan gatekeeping the fucking Grand Canyon. I was actually into the Grand Canyon before it was big. It's like, it's the fucking Grand Canyon. It's always been big, okay? Give me a rest. All right, one more thing and then I'll go. I think they should stop playing Rehab by Amy Winehouse in bars. Yeah, I don't think it's appropriate. It's like playing Crazy Train by Black Sabbath in a mental asylum. Or The Final Countdown in an old folks' home. It's not what you want to hear, is it? Oh, you've been very, very nice. My name's Joe Levi. Give it up for Billy!